And now we can go ahead and collapse. And so I click in the gray, press U, and I collapse everything. Now we're going to make the meow move. So we want to use a preset. I'm going to unlock the meow and I'm going to lock the cat in the cat mouth. We don't want to move the shadow or the beach ground. I'm going to put the meow sound file above meow. So now I can see it really well while I'm working on the meow. I'm going to make sure that I'm in the text workspace again. And now I'm going to select the word and go to Animation, Browse Presets. So the Browse Presets in Bridge is working the semester. And if it doesn't, then I've already sent you the Animation Presets preview link to that one guy's page. He did a very good job. I don't care. I'm going to say yes. Go ahead, Bridge, open. And now I'm going to go here. It tells you these are the presets. This is the text presets. Open that up. And we want to use a preset that would work. So the one I've selected here is in the organic folder. And it's called Wind Current. Now these are set up in alphabetical order, so you can come down to Wind Current. Click on it once and watch it over here in the preview window. And you can see what it's going to look like. Okay. So since I have the text layer selected, if I double click on this, it will apply it to the text layer. If you have a layer that is not a text layer, it will not apply it. So remember that. If you want to apply a text effect or a text animation preset, it will only apply it to a layer that is legitimately text. So if it doesn't apply it, it means maybe you didn't actually use create and make it into editable text. And that would be a problem. Okay, so let's see what that did. We select the layer and we press U. And here are the keyframes. So it's going to be working this the whole time unless we change the keyframes to only occur during the sound. Now this is one of the presets that has already got something happening before you get to having applied it. So what I do in this case, if I select the layer and go to Edit, Split Layer, it cuts the layer in half. So I can select this layer and I can go to Effect, and doesn't have any effect that I can actually remove because it's not effects. So now I have to see what it's doing. And it's got all these things applied. It's got an animator applied. Now, if I delete the animator, it should just go back to normal. So I'm going to delete the animator and see what happened here. Well, it did take off some of it. It had another animator. I'll delete that. And yeah, so there it took it off. I had to just find out what animators it was using, and then see it goes ahead and goes into this. Now I can duplicate this layer by pressing Command-D. I can shorten this layer so it doesn't go on after this point. And I can take this other layer that I've just invented and drag it over so it lines up like that. So now, so that's what you can do if you end up with one of the animators that changes everything before it even moves. Otherwise, you can just line up your keyframes and not have a problem. But just duplicating the layer and removing whatever effect, that helps too. And if you are afraid that it's going to do that, you can just duplicate the layer before you apply the effect, and that way you'll have an extra layer that you can just throw away if you don't need it. So that is the split cat. So let's drag this to the beginning, Command save, and now we are ready to go on to the next thing we're going to do.